Four dangerous teens still on the run tonight, two of them accused of murder before their escape from Metro's Juvenile Justice Center on Saturday. We have several new details on this story tonight. One of the teens, Brandon Carruthers, has been added to the TBI's most wanted list. We've also learned 3 workers at the facility that housed the teens have now been fired. News Channel 5's Jason Lamb joins us tonight from the Juvenile Justice Center. And Jason, the police chief is slamming the staff there, saying Metro Police could have caught these teens.
Yeah, that's right. But records show that there was at least a 25-minute delay from when the teens escaped out the front of the Juvenile Justice Center here to when police were actually called. And that's not the only reason that staff contractors here are under fire tonight.
We know now that that call was severely delayed prior to the juveniles actually escaping.
Metro Police blasted the actions of staff members working for Youth Opportunity Investments, a contractor that staffs and helps run the Juvenile Justice Center, where the 4 teens escaped from.
Certainly a lot of gross negligence.
A report issued by Youth Opportunity Investment said the 4 teens, 2 accused of murder, should have been in their assigned rooms, but a shift supervisor allowed them to do cleaning instead because he said the building needed to be cleaned. Their report says after staff learned of the escape, the staff on duty began to search the building to see if the youth were still on the grounds, even though their contract with the city clearly states contractors shall not attempt to apprehend juveniles who have escaped the facility. And in the event of an escape, contractor will immediately call 911. But instead, the Youth Opportunity staff at the detention center first notified higher-ups at Youth Opportunity Investments, even choosing to contact a corporate vice president 13 minutes before calling police.
What I saw in their report appeared to be just a pattern of maybe nonchalant behavior.
Now Metro Police says it's bringing in its own investigators to find out how all this happened, as Youth Opportunity Investments says 3 of its staff will be fired, with another placed on 3 days suspension for making easier an escape that police say might have been prevented had they been given a heads up sooner.
Time is very precious in those situations, and in 30 minutes, a fast walk, you can be 2 miles away. So that opportunity was lost.
Here's what you need to know about the teens on the run right now. The pictures are up on your screen. Police tell us tonight they think these 4 likely split up and are likely getting help on the outside, like a place to stay. Police are encouraging whoever is helping them to turn them over. One of the teens, as you said, Carrie, is now on the TBI's most wanted list. If you have any information on where they are, call Crime Stoppers at 615-74-CRIME. You can qualify for a cash reward. Live in Nashville, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Jason. Now, all of these escaped teens have been arrested before. 16-year-old Decorius Wright, probably the most notorious of the bunch. Earlier this year, he was charged with murder in the death of singer Kyle Yorlitz during an attempted carjacking. His first brush with the system, age 13, he was arrested for auto theft, and at age 15, he was charged with that homicide. 17-year-old Morris Marsh has been charged in the April murder, of 19-year-old Charlie Easley. At 14 years old, he was arrested for aggravated assault. 1 year later, it was aggravated robbery, and 6 months after that, for theft, handgun possession, and some other charges. Now, 17-year-old Brandon Carruthers was charged with armed robbery when he was just 15 years old. That was after investigators say he and another 3 teens threatened to kill a woman outside of an Antioch apartment, and then they took her purse. And finally, we have 15-year-old Calvin Howes. He was arrested for aggravated robbery at 14. He was found incompetent and sent to DCS. Last month, he was charged with auto theft and handgun possession.